First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, of course, I cut my hair, as you can see. If you followed me on Instagram, you've already knew that I cut my hair. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much for subscribing. So in today's video we are going to talk about something that I've been loving lately, and that thing is plants. I'm going to chat about the types of plants that I have, more specific succulents, because I really love succulents. I like how they look, that it is pretty easy to take care of them. They don't die very easily, which is perfect for me because sometimes I forget to water my plants. Perhaps I don't know the certain needs that a plant needs. I just want to put a disclaimer that I am not an expert of plants, succulents, any kinds of living beings. If you know that some name of a succulent is not correct, or maybe you see that I'm not really taking proper care of any of these plants, you are welcome to leave a comment down below to help me out, because I am fairly new at taking care of plants. I am trying to figure out what the hell am I doing. Some of them are not in great shape. Take these videos like a journaling about my plant journey. And I appreciate if you help me out and make me learn and see my mistakes, because we are all human, we all make mistakes, and I just want to be a better human and learn from my mistakes. Disclaimer is done. Okay, so let's start with this plant right here. I believe this one is an echeveria. I have my computer there. I'm looking for the names of the plants, so if I am looking right over there is because I'm trying to read the name of the plants. I don't know what kind of echeveria it is, but I think it's echeveria that is called Lola. And I think that my echeveria is going through a rough patch right now, because I think it doesn't have as much leaves as it's supposed to have. But I think overall it's healthy, and it does have some little babies that some leaves have fallen and they started to propagate. Right here at the bottom I have another succulent. I believe it's called a sedum, and it almost died on me. It's still pretty small, it's not growing a lot, maybe because it's under this echeveria, so it doesn't have a lot of space to grow. But yeah, I'm trying to do my best to keep this alive and to grow as healthy as I'm able to grow them. So this next succulent is my absolute favorite from them all, and it is called Senecio Rolleianus, or as you call it, string of pearls. And here it is. It's still growing, it doesn't have a lot of strings. Yeah, this is my absolute favorite plant because I know it's going to grow a lot and have lots of strings, and I kinda love hanging plants. I think they are beautiful and they make such a beautiful presentation. I put my string of pearls in this pretty high and big vase because I wanted the strings to fall over and create a beautiful string of pearls. So yeah, this is my absolute favorite plant, and it has grown so much. It was actually my boyfriend's grandmother that gave me a cutting of her string of pearls, which is huge, by the way. She gave me a small cutting. It was like smaller than this piece right here, and look how much it has grown. I am so proud of my string of pearls and I love it so much. Mine already has some flowers. I believe it's the flowers that they bloom. My string of pearls is pretty healthy, and I'm really proud that I kept it alive until now. Okay, so I have here a vase with a variation of succulents, and this was a gift for my good friend Denise. She offered me these succulents for my birthday and I was so happy. Unfortunately, some of them are not doing so great. This is the vase that I'm talking about. This one, I have two of them, and it's one of the succulents that I don't know what's going on with it. And I believe this one is called Aristata, or as commonly known as lace aloe. I do believe it's that one. If it's not, then it's really close to that. And I believe this other succulent is also from the aloe family, but I don't know which type of aloe. And these aloes are the ones that are not doing so great. So if you know what's wrong with them, please tell me. I believe the other succulents that are from this vase are another type of echeverias. This one I'm not really sure what it is because it's more spaced between the leaves than these ones. And I know they are different, but I don't know the type of succulents. So if you know, please let me know. These ones right here are more greener than these ones here. And I think this one is different from this one. And as you can see, this one has a lovely flower blooming because it is spring. And this one also has a flower. For some reason, these succulents here are totally fine, but these succulents are not doing so good. I don't know why. This is the next succulent. I am pretty sure this one is a Crassula perforata or string of buttons. This one is actually a cutting from my original string of buttons that I have because it was pretty tall and it has grown so much. When I got it, it was like the size of these ones and it's pretty big right now. I had this vase lying around, so I decided to propagate it. And in this vase I also have a leaf from, I believe, the echeveria that I am propagating, and I can see that it is gaining roots already and it's growing, so I'm pretty happy about it. This one is another one of my favorites. Perhaps my favorites are the ones that I'm taking good care of and are not dying. Maybe that's why I like them so much. I think this one is pretty cute and it's growing so much, so I'm pretty happy about it. This one I am pretty sure that is another Aristata or lace aloe. It is blooming a flower, which is pretty tall. And as you can see, it is quite weird as the other ones. I don't know what the hell am I doing wrong with these aloes. But this one, it was growing pretty big and I was pretty worried about it. It was among another big vase with other succulents, so I decided to put it alone in this vase to see if it gets better, because it looks like it's dying, but I don't know what's wrong with it. It's like it's shriveling up and I don't know if it's common to do that or if it's dying. At least it has a flower. So the next one is, I believe, another echeveria. This one has a lot of buds, I guess, and it has been through a rough patch as well, but I think it's doing okay. It's not doing great, but it's not that bad. It had a bud here, a bigger one, that I had to cut because it was drying out, and it is starting to grow on the cut, so I think that is a good sign and it is pretty beautiful. I believe I do have some propagations of this one in other vases. I didn't quite label the propagations that I made, so it's kind of jumbled up in all of the vases, so I'm not really sure. But yeah, this one is another echeveria. So the next succulent is cactus, and this one I believe it's called Echinopsis oxygona, and this cactus was a cutting from a very big cactus that my mom has. This one is pretty small, yet it has been growing for 2 years, I think, and it hasn't grown a lot, but the one that my mom has is pretty damn big, and it grows like this flower that just blooms 1 or 2 days and then just dies. But it is a pretty interesting and cool flower. So these were all the succulents that I could show you right here. My other succulents are in bigger vases, so I can't actually lift them and show you. Some other are in small vases but are scattered around my home, but I will definitely put footage here so you can see them. I have a lot more of, I believe, echeverias, just other types of echeverias, of course. I don't know which types I have, but I believe they are echeverias again. And I also think that I have one that is called Kalanchoe humilis, and it is a pretty interesting succulent. It's like purple and green, and it is not doing so great either. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it is a pretty interesting succulent and it's kind of weird, and I really like it. Oh, I have another plant that I want to show you, and it's right behind me. It's a propagation of a Hoya. This one I know the name in my mind because I've been doing a lot of research about how to propagate this beauty. My mom has a huge Hoya that it's crawling upwards. It has such interesting flowers and I really wanted one for myself. The first cutting that I got didn't really propagate well. The second one that I cut, it's gaining roots, which makes me so happy. But yeah, this one is a Hoya. I forget what type of Hoya this one is, but I will put the name on the screen so you know. I really like Hoyas because their leaves are like succulent. I don't know, I just like crawling and hanging types of plants. That's why I like strings of pearls so much. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of myself that I'm able to grow roots on this cutting from the Hoya. So I hope that it goes well, and if it does, in a few weeks I will have a brand new Hoya in a vase growing. And this is the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and again, if you want to give me tips and tricks, or if you just want to tell me how bad of a plant mom that I am, then feel free to do it in the comments down below. I don't blame you, I'm still learning, so... But I will try and do my best to do more research and take better care of these succulents, and hopefully I will be a great plant mom and have a greener thumb or thumbs. So yeah, guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like me or if you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!